Welcome back. Question: do you know what obligations and duties mean in the capacity of a trustee? Well, you're going to want to take notes on this one because it deals with your powers and royal rank as a natural man and woman. So enough yap, let's dive in. Here we have the Bouvier's Law Dictionary 1856. Now we're going to have to turn the phone to the side so we can read it together. You're going to love this. Are you ready? Here we go. Obligation. In its general and most extensive sense, obligation is synonymous with duty. We're going to read that next. In a more technical meaning, it is a tie which binds us to pay or to do something agreeably to the laws and customs of a country in which the obligation is made. The term obligation also signifies the instrument or writing by which the contract is witnessed, your trust. So as we can see here, the obligation also signifies the instrument or writing by which the contract is witnessed, your certification of trust, or what they call the trust agreement. You see, you have an obligation to that trust, which is a private contract. Article 1, Section 10. States cannot impair the obligations of contracts. Why would you have an obligation to your oppressor? Now let's look up duty. Here we have the definition of duty in the Bouvier's Law Dictionary 1856. Great dictionary. Natural law. Like the law of nature. Like Cruden versus Neal. Man is independent of all laws except those prescribed by nature. But let's read. A human action which is exactly conformable to the laws which require us to obey them. Number 2, it differs from a legal obligation because a duty cannot always be enforced by the law. It is our duty, for example, to be temperate in eating, but we are under no legal obligation to be so. We ought to love our neighbors, but no law obliges us to love them. Continuing. Now, part 3, this is the one. Duties may be considered in the relation of man towards God, towards himself, and towards mankind. We are bound to obey the will of God as far as we are able to discover it, because he is the sovereign Lord of the universe, the only sovereign, who made and governed all things by his almighty power and infinite wisdom. The general name of this duty is piety, which consists in entertaining just opinions concerning him and partly in all affections toward him and such worship of him and is suitable to these opinions. Now, what does this mean? Let's turn it right side up. What does this mean? This means that whatever you believe in, whatever is your faith, or for lack of a better word, religion, it does not matter. You don't have to be a super religious one. It is your opinion. It is how you see creation, or what you call God. You can worship the God of Legos for all I care. You can still receive these duties because it all goes back to the one, circle with the dot in the middle, the all that there is. So as long as you have the opinion of what creation looks for you, and it is honorable, equitable, and just, you can get this ministerial trust and keep it lawful. So to wrap it up, when you create your private, foreign, ministerial natural law trust, you are bound by the obligations and duties of that trust. You will enact your powers as a natural man and woman in the capacity of a trustee. So make sure you join the Trust Workshop. Email me at thesacrecorporus@gmail.com and I'll send you all the details. So hope this helped out. And until next time, Sacre Corpus.